Guys, what's up? So I decided, since I work at Starbucks, it would only be fitting that I do the coffee book tag. This mug is absolutely empty because I don't like messes, and that would lead to a huge mess. So I decided I want to do the coffee book tag. Again, I originally saw this on Jessethereader. I've been obsessing over his videos a little bit lately. Kind of a huge fan. So, first question is, Coffee Black, a book series that was hard to get into but has hardcore fans. I'm gonna have to go with the Twilight Saga because if you were to pick it up now, you probably wouldn't be able to read it. But I know, like, I was super into Twilight, and anyone who talked against it, I got really mad, I got really upset and emotional, and like I couldn't believe they would do that. Like that was my book. Like, how dare you tear it apart? So I think, yeah, I have to go with the Twilight Saga. The next is Peppermint Mocha, a book that gets popular around the holidays. I'm gonna go with 'Twas the Night Before Christmas because it's the only book I know that gets popular around like other people around Christmas. I know personally I used to read this book, A Christmas Doll, with my mom every Christmas, and like that always makes me think of the holidays, but I had to think of popularity overall, then I have to go with 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. The next is Hot Cocoa, which is a popular children's book. I have to go with, oh my god, what is it called? If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, because that was popular when I was growing up, everyone still talks about it. I tried to get my nephew to read it. He's 4. He's super into reading right now. But he doesn't have any, like, favorites. He just read around Christmas The Mitten, the one with the mitten. I think it's just called The Mitten. But I'm going to have to go with If You Give a Mouse a Cookie because it was the first thing that popped in my head. So, next is A Double Shot of Espresso. And it's a book that keeps you gripped to the edge of your seat. I have to go with Eliza and Her Monsters. Only because of the fact that I couldn't put it down. And, like, it's not necessarily suspenseful, though the part where, like, her identity gets revealed, it definitely gets very, like, but, like, you just want to know. You need to know what's going to happen. You need to know what's going to happen in real life. So, even though it's not, like, the most action-packed, I definitely say it kept me on the edge of my seat. So, Eliza and Her Monsters. Next is The Hipster Coffee Shop, a book by an indie author. I don't know any books by indie authors, so I'm going to skip this one. I'm going to just let it go. The next one is Oops, I Accidentally Got Decaf, and it's a book that kind of let you down. You expected a lot more from it, and then it just kind of like, meh. Actually, as of right now, I'm going to go with Stalking Jack the Ripper, but I haven't finished it. I have not finished it yet, so maybe it'll live up to what I expected, but I can't get through it, and I think that's the problem, is I can't. It's dragging, it's pulling me so far away. Like the fact that she's disguised as a guy, they just keep talking about dissecting bodies, and I'm kind of like, no, not what I wanted, not what I thought. I wanted like a thriller, not you. Next we have The Perfect Blend. Whoa. A book or series that was both bitter yet satisfyingly sweet, which is The Perfect Blend. Ooh, I have to go with A Court of Thorns and Roses. There were parts of it that I was kind of like, like I don't really like that. But then there were parts where I was like, oh my god, I super love that. So I'm definitely have to go with Court of Thorns and Roses, though that might change after I read the next book in the series, just because I don't know. I don't know what to expect. You can hear more about it if you watch my review, just because I don't have the time. Like, I don't want to take all your attention, dive into it. But if you're interested, feel free to check out the video. Next, we have Chai Tea, a book or series that makes you dream for far off places. I'm definitely going to have to go with the Infernal Devices series, just because I always really wanted to go to London. But even after that, I really wanted to go to London. And, like, I yearn for it. I want it really bad. And, yep, Court blah 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 blah. So next we have, because I have a really weird version. It's on my phone, that's why I keep looking down, so sorry about that. I'm going to try to edit those parts out, but if they don't out completely, it's just know I got the questions on my phone because I got a forgetful brain. We have Earl Grey, which is Name Your Favorite Classic. I have to go with Romeo and Juliet because I've read it 1,000,001 times. And I understand that it's really stereotypical, it's really basic, and it's not good. It's not good. I love to hate it. Like, I hate read it sometimes, but I also really love it. But, like, I can't put it down. Like, I always fall for the Romeo and Juliet tale every single time. Even though I swear that William Shakespeare wrote it to make fun of higher class people because they had nothing better to do. Like, I swear, I promise. That had to be why he wrote it. But I could be totally wrong. And lastly, we have Green Tea, a book or series that is quietly beautiful. I'm gonna have to go with, why can't I think of what it's called? Oh, It's Kind of a Funny Story by, Ned Vizzini. It's one of my favorites. It talks about depression in a really very real way. And it was one of those things that I read before I even realized that I might have some things in common with our main character. And it was just beautifully subtle, and, you know, you got what you need to get without it being sad and depressing, which is why it's called It's Kind of a Funny Story. So, that's my coffee book tag. Feel free to do the video if you're interested. I'm not really going to tag anyone because I can't remember usernames off the top of my head, but feel free, and I'll see you guys later. Adios. Bye.